Here we go.
Now we're live.
Now we're live. And here we go for StumpKnocker net.
You were started on that. Go ahead with it.
You're cleared hot. All right. So here we go. Here we got StumpKnocker live tonight. I need that phone. I can get rid of that. Because we got Holly now. Everybody say hi to Holly tonight. My awesome manager. She's in here helping us do this. Because we are doing this differently tonight. There's folks in here watching on YouTube.
All right, good evening, everyone. It is 20:30 hours Eastern time. It is Monday night. It is time for the StumpKnocker net. This is Alpha Zero November. Mike, I will be net control for the net this evening. Purpose of this net is to give you practice using your radios, practicing net procedures and other communications procedures, and general just checking in with everybody to see what's going on in your neck of the woods. We run this net by check-ins by time zone. We start with the East Coast and move across to the West Coast. And then we also check in people from other countries, anybody that we've missed. We will, when you check in, give your call sign phonetically, your name, just your first name, and the state that you're in. Once we've checked everybody in, we'll come back around and check on what's going on in your neck of the woods. We'll pause after about 3 or 4 check-ins and acknowledge everybody that's checked in at that point, and then we'll carry on down the list. So with that, let's get started. Those on the East Coast time zone, Eastern time zone, please check in now. This is Alpha Zero November, Mike, net control for the StumpKnocker net.
KM4 JFG in the house. How's everybody doing this evening? I'll give mine phonetically. They all know it now. Although it is Kilo Mike 4 Juliet Foxtrot Golf. I can do it just as fast.
I know you can.
Kilo Romeo 4, Kilo Romeo Mike, AF4,
And Mark, don't feel bad. This guy here left his HF.
Yeah, I left my HF rig at home.
Kilo Echo 8, Romeo Delta Oscar, Kilo Echo 8, Romeo Delta Oscar, Dan, Michigan.
Can do it a little more light. Yeah, we're working under what we can tonight, guys. We're making it happen. So. Can you guys hear the radios? I'm trying not to make it reverb, but I actually have my computer muted, so it won't be a problem now that I think about it. There we go.
Kilo Delta 2 in the Foxtrot, Guy, Western New York.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead. Hey, if you got to cut through, cut through. I have enough equipment.
Kilo Charlie, Niner, Tango, Papa, November, Bend in North Carolina.
Yeah, that's good enough. The white balance is a little off on the camera tonight, guys. Sorry, this was a impromptu thing. We decided to do at the last moment.
Kilo Delta 9, Tango Foxtrot Yankee, Mark in Indiana.
And this evening's live is brought to you by Uncle Nearest. This is some damn good whiskey.
I told you. Thank you, Egghead.
Let's go back down the list here. I got Kilo Mike 4, Juliet Foxtrot Golf, Kilo Romeo 4, Kilo Romeo Mike, Kilo Echo 8, Romeo Delta Oscar, 9, Kilo Delta 2, India Papa Foxtrot, Kilo Charlie 9, Tango Papa November, Kilo Delta 9, Tango Foxtrot Yankee. Anybody else?
What's
Eastern
up,
time zone.
So we're just listening along too. I forget you guys are here. I'm looking at the comments and shit. Oh, hang on. I forgot Holly. I'm paying attention now. All right. So we got Nick Bustle in the house.
Moving across
what is up, brother?
Central time zone. Anybody in the Central time zone this evening? This is Alpha
Tony, thank you for the gift for
Teresa.
Yeah. Who is this? Gray Man Prepping. What's up, man? Who else we got? Ben Soderlin in the house.
Kilo Mike 4, Echo Juliet. It's Ben in Wisconsin.
Keith, how come you're not here, dude? Why? As many radios as you have, why are you not doing this? And then we've got Guy in the house. What is up, brother? I like this one.
Rocked up there
Devil's Luck, Alabama checking in. Is the new guy that won the radio? No, the new guy that won the radio, Edward, is not getting the radio because he won't get his license in a timely manner. So I'm going to be giving that. I'm going to pick a new winner on that. I'll do it tomorrow.
The last person, I missed your name.
And I'll announce that tomorrow on Patreon and on our live. So if you entered into that, whatever entries are there for it, I'm going to go pick another one. We got upstate New York in the house.
All right. Anybody else Central Time Zone this evening for the StumpKnocker now?
Chris Macy in the house. What is up, y'all? We can do fun shit with this. This is
Yeah,
a whole different
Kilo
thing.
Delta Zero Bravo.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff we can do.
80 VIG Ben, Iowa.
Oh, yeah. I forget. See? I forgot to look at all these boxes. Yeah, that was Holly. She's like, pay attention, dum-dum.
I'll work with him, Holly.
Yeah, I need it. I need help.
All right, Kilo Delta Zero Bravo India Golf. All right, anybody in the ever elusive Mountain Standard Time? Anybody in Mountain Time this evening?
We got you, Meta.
Yeah, Meta and Kelly. We I think Nick got you. If not, he caught your call sign on the dash, so he's got you.
You're in none Central Time Zone. Anybody Central Time Zone? Let's check into StumpKnocker Net. This is Alpha Zero.
Dan, that's why we're doing this.
Control.
That one was for you, Heath. Now, I'm trying to remember. There's some other fun shit we can do with this. And I'm trying to remember. Here they are. Bam. All right, no. Bam. No. It's got to be.
All right, not hearing anybody Central Time Zone. So anybody else anywhere that has not checked in yet?
I don't remember how to do it now. We went, it's probably right here.
Kilo Back 4, Delta Bravo, Egghead, Charlottesville, over. Victor, Kilo 4, Bravo, Oscar Zulu, Dan, Queensland.
There's our Aussie.
Dan the Animal Man.
Dan the Animal Man. I showed Mel that picture of that Tacticoon.
Kilo Yankee 4, Mike X-Ray, Paul in Tennessee.
We're getting all kinds of check-ins tonight. That's what everybody was waiting. Just they wanted to be on the air. They were doing it.
Yeah. Facebook.
Yeah.
A lot of them on Facebook.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody off of anywhere else.
No, YouTube and Facebook seems to be it. Bringing Indiana here. What's up? All right.
All right, I've got Kilo Quebec 4, Delta Bravo, Victor Kilo 4, Bravo, Oscar Zulu, and Kilo Yankee 4,
You're freaking
Mike
X-Ray.
And just acknowledge I do catch Kilo Romeo 4, Kilo Romeo Mike, and Kilo Quebec 4, Mike Echo Tango.
Yeah.
Anybody else that's listening this evening doesn't have their license and wants to check in, just jump into the live feed on YouTube and just drop your name in there and I'll add you to the list. All right, so this is the way it works. We go back to the list and pull your call sign out. You can let us know what's going on in your neck of the woods. So going back to the top of the list, Chris, Kilo Mike 4, Juliet, Foxtrot, Gold.
Hey guys, we're just down hanging out with Russ and Teresa. We left Mountain Readiness. We stayed a few days longer.
Got some stuff done on your camper.
Got some stuff done on the camper. We got the additional AC added to my camper, which now it's a meat locker. It's how I like things. Quick break. And we're here just hanging out. We're gonna be here most of this pretty much all week. We've been here a couple days already. He's had the smoker running. We're just hanging out. I'm working on stuff and working on the book. I've been working on the book all day today, and I plan on working on it all night. But then we'll be heading south again. We do have a Forward Observer class coming up in Central Florida in the neck of the woods of June 14, 15, 16. It's an ISR class, Intelligence Surveillance class. That will be coming up. We're getting that posted. And I'm inviting a bunch of people I know. And if I have slots left after that, I'll post the opens. But it will be a limited thing to take that class. And after that, I know we'll be in Cadiz, Kentucky for July 4th. But right now, that's the only thing on the calendar at the moment is that. So KM4, JFG clear. The chair is against the wall.
Yeah, it is.
All right, very good. And Ford Observer reached out to me about doing a live event sometime, so I don't know when that is, but I'll let everybody know.
Egghead.
Egghead.
Good choice, bro.
Good choice.
What's going on?
Steve Tyler in North Texas. What's up, brother? Steve, why don't you have radio? How come you're not in on this? You should be doing this.
Kilo Romeo 4, Kilo Romeo Mike. This is Kelly in Western North Carolina. Trying to catch up with y'all on the whole radio network here. Another time.
Kelly, your radio dropped out. You got connection issues. It's DMR, Steve. So you gotta have a Pi Star and a DMR capable radio, that kind of shit.
Kelly, you dropped out there, but yeah, recognizing I think this is one of the first times you've managed to check in. So very good. And Kilo Quebec 4, Mike Echo Tango. Want to say hi?
He's having trouble getting the printers, right?
Yeah, we're not going to be doing OTP printers anytime soon, but somebody else is. When they're available, I will let you know. But there's a new one coming out. Somebody else is doing one right now. We're having a hard time finding printers at the moment. That's why Ben and Ben is just busy, even though he's not here tonight. I'm going to defend him.
I think we lost him there. I know they were having issues with
Matt Ferrer, what's up, bro?
and we got the code plug issue resolved at the event last weekend, and so maybe there's a little technical issue on the other end. All right, moving down the list. Kilo Echo 8, Romeo Delta Oscar. Dan, go ahead. What's going on in your area?
All right, well, that's who I wasn't going to talk about, Mark. But since you let the cat out of the bag, yes, Brush Beater is making
K8 RDO in Michigan. And another whole lot going on here tonight. Finally got rid of all of our snow, so don't no trace of that anymore. Still getting a little frost in the evening, so it's a little too early to throw some plants out. But other than that, not a whole lot going on. I'm glad to see the live streams out there. That's been answering a lot of questions for some of the non-radio people that are asking questions about the net all the time. So that's an excellent idea. I'm glad to see that's happening. Other than that, that's all I've got for tonight. Back to net.
From Brush Beater. I'll tell you guys, so I don't want you to buy them if you're listening. If you're in my Patreon, you're getting a Brush Beater range card sent to you.
All right, yeah, very good, Dan. Yeah, and hopefully this answers questions.
That's from me to you.
So folks have questions.
As well as some other cool Brush Beater shit.
We'll get
more goodies from him coming for y'all.
All right, moving on down. Kilo 9, Bravo, Tango, Romeo,
good stuff to send you guys, not junk, not just swag, but useful things. And I think
good evening, Nick, and everybody on that. Nothing too much to report here. My 9-year-old that was on the fence about going with me to Mount Readiness and then ended up not going because she didn't know what camping was about. We went backyard camping this last Friday night into Saturday, and she is now very, very excited to go camping in the future and get more involved in this stuff.
Well, that's cool.
So that's everything I've got from here. So thank you. BTR.
Corey, are you on the live too, or are you just on the radio?
All right, excellent. Glad to, that's what it's all about, right? Getting family and kids involved, etc. And so Chris and I already talked. There is plans to run, or at least do a test here at Mountain Readiness. Maybe we'll do a cram
no
class.
Worries.
We'll see. But
Kelly,
if you're on the fence with it, don't wait till next year. That's 12 months away. Get it done now. It doesn't take long.
I haven't thought of that, but if it's something that you want me to put together, we'll talk. And if it's something you want to do, we'll figure it out.
Deadlines, go test, and got it done. That's the way to do it. All right, moving on down. Kilo Delta 2, India Papa Foxtrot.
Like a year support.
What's going on in your neck of the woods?
Yeah.
We can do probably.
Let me see. So, Chris, can you break down what DMR is, how it works, and what?
This is Kilo Delta 2, India Papa Foxtrot.
Yeah, we'll get
not too much going on here.
After this.
In Western New York, 59 degrees right now and sunny, they're saying. Just getting ready to start putting the garden in this week, and hopefully don't get no frost after I do that. That's all I got going on. Kilo Delta 2, India Papa Foxtrot. Back to the net.
Chris, glad you're doing audio. I love the audio.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, we've had some up and down weather. It's been high 70s last few days. Drops down between 40 and 50 at night. But I don't mind that kind of weather whatsoever. All right, this is Alpha 0 November Mike. Net control for StumpKnocker Net. Moving on down the list. Kilo Charlie 9 Tango Alpha November. Ben.
Cool.
Well, I have been studying.
Hey guys,
for my
so
He is
we have fully
studying.
recovered
He showed
from the
me
Mountain
today.
Readiness
He's
Expo,
getting there.
and it was Mother's Day weekend, and my
So
wife
we'll get
definitely
Russ
loved
his
the
license,
stuff I got the
and then
blacksmith at Mountain
we'll
Readiness
get him a
Expo.
radio, and we
It
can
was
produce her
also
license.
definitely
And you guys
also
already
not
start
for
being on this
me
thing too.
entirely, but she also loved it because it was certainly for her. And spent the weekend cooking stuff over the fire and just kind of enjoying life. Things are pretty much status quo out here in central North Carolina. About all I got. KC9 TPN, back to net control.
Yeah, very good. Well, next year I'll definitely be bringing the volcano stove, so I don't do what I did Saturday night to the dessert. It was very good on Friday night for those that were there. Sorry, we had that little oops on Saturday, but I'll make sure we don't do that next year. All right, Kilo Delta 9, Tango Foxtrot Yankee. Mark.
What is this? A net check? Yes, it is, Pete. DMR. This is the StumpKnocker check.
This is KC9 TFY.
Bill,
Mark
this is
in
a
Northern Indiana.
cheap
No,
ass
we've had
Amazon.
mid-60s weather.
I hate that. I'm waiting on the wire one to come in.
Mostly sunny.
One of those.
For most of it.
I won't stand up no more.
Got the garden over the weekend.
So
That's what she said.
yeah, right.
That's about it.
What's the bill for that?
Control.
Or shot.
Or shot.
All right, very good. Kilo Mike 4, Echo Juliet.
And yes,
I
Pete,
always
this
have
is
to
the
think about that.
StumpKnocker check-in.
Go ahead, Mark.
KM4 EJJ, name's Ben. Just getting ready for the 72-hour DOT enforcement blitz for commercial trucks. That's starting tomorrow. Commercial truck drivers, so that makes my week pretty fun. Other than that, nothing else going on up here in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Well, it was about
Yeah, very good. Sorry for messing up the name there.
90 today here.
Yeah, I got close. I didn't notice. I was staying in the
India
camper
5,
all day. I
Whiskey
was
Romeo.
there with two air conditioners.
What's going on in
Stays so
I think
cold
it's
right now.
Texas, right?
No, motherfucker.
Yeah,
You got bipolar weather down there too, Steve?
Kilo India
Yeah,
5.
you think you got
Whiskey
bipolar weather? Go to
Romeo.
Florida.
Yes,
for a
sir.
while.
Oh, I
Texas,
know.
Central Texas. Just
Yeah.
enjoying the showers. Already got the garden in. It's growing well. Had 5-6 days now of rain.
That's why we're doing
A little
it.
tired of it, waiting for the sun to come back out. But then it's a double-edged sword because it's like 95% humidity at 95 degrees. So other than that, not much going on.
Did they do
Back to the net.
No, I don't look like it. I guess it's not.
Yeah,
Damn raincoat
Talking
everywhere.
about Texas reminded me that so I'm teaching class this week, and one of the instructors is from Texas, the Austin area, and the other one actually knows Chris. Actually taught him his technician class.
Yep, he was a proctor at my exam.
We were talking before class started this morning. I said, "Yeah, I got some friends from Florida," and he's like, "Where?" And I mentioned the area, and he goes, "Yep, I know that area well, and I'm from that area." And I was like, "Well, do you know Chris?" And he goes, "Yeah." So small world. You never know who you run into. All right, Kilo 0 Bravo India Golf. Ben.
Not just you, Devil's Luck. The rest of you do too. Get your license.
80 VIG, Ben, Iowa. Current weather about 68 and mostly sunny. Nothing significant to report from Iowa. 80 VIG back to that.
Yeah, Devil's Luck. I don't know. I hadn't looked up the name of
All
it,
right,
but
very good,
if
Ben.
Meta and
All right, this is Alpha 0 November Mike. Net
Kelly
control for StumpKnocker.
are still on
Moving
here.
down the list.
She shared a link to a book that I've been using to help
Okay,
me
what's
study.
going on down in,
It gives you all the correct answers, and I use it along with the Ham Prep app.
Two
and
Quebec
it's
4
working really
Delta
good.
Bravo.
So if you
Not
reach out to
much,
me,
just a UVA kid.
to that.
I don't know, they're doing the exams. I think next weekend's their graduation.
There's
It's
the
kind of crazy in the small
right
college
there.
town. Lots of visitors. But, you know, pretty much quiet. Just a little bit of extra traffic. Over. Yep. My grandkids aren't old enough to graduate. Well, I guess they graduate from preschool, but yeah, the eldest one does, so she's looking forward to that. But yeah, that's all going
Later,
on.
Chris Macy.
All right, Victor Kilo 4 Bravo Oscar Zulu, Dan in Australia.
That's cool.
There's our man from down under.
VK Fool, good evening, all. Dan, Queensland, Australia. Not much going on here today. It's a wet day, so I'm at home today. 16 degrees, and other than that, not much going on. Back to unit control, VK4 BOZ.
All right, very good, Dan.
All the way from Australia.
Kilo Yankee 4, Mike X-ray.
Internet's a wonderful thing.
Cool.
People talk about it like if everything's not EMP proof, it's not worth using. Folks, the internet's here. It's here now. Let's use it.
This is Paul, Kilo Yankee 4, Mike X-ray in West Tennessee. Nothing new to report here other than we hit 90 degrees today for the first time. Not looking forward to that because we got humidity here too. So, nothing further to report. KY4MX, clear.
Yeah, Pete, we don't like talking to you anymore. We want to say hi to Tiny Tucci though.
Yeah, bring the real star on.
All right, very good. Thank you. This is Alpha Zero.
Jim Anderson, chop, brother. You know the deal.
Anybody else want to check in that missed the check-in earlier? Give us your call sign, name, and where you are.
Well, Jim, Chris has been bugging me for how long have we known each
Years.
other? To get mine, and I'm finally getting off my ass and studying. I'm hoping I might be able to take it at the end of the month, first of next month. So that's the goal.
And Brian, that's what a bad internet connection sounds like. Dude, you can do all this online. You know, go to Nick Meecher's site, fortunefavorstheprepared.com, and there's stuff on there that'll help guide you through this. It'll also tell you what equipment to use, the whole thing. And you can holler at Nick Meecher on Facebook anytime and get the information you need too.
T's in the house.
Oh, there's Robert Toombs, the man himself, T. The mastermind behind Mountain Readiness, folks. That is him right there, Robert Toombs. Working on what we're talking about earlier today, T, too. And T, this is what I was talking about you. We're going out across multiple platforms, which is what we'll be doing on the other thing as well.
All right, got most of that. Still a little distorted, like 37% drop, but yeah, that's how using a hotspot sometimes that happens depending on the signal that you have. Very good. All right, anybody else want to check in for StumpKnocker? And if you are listening but don't have a license, but you're on the radio side, not on YouTube, you can drop your name in YouTube, and I'll check you in as a login for that. Anybody else want to check in for StumpKnocker? Go now.
Get Teresa to comment on Twitter.
I'm loving it.
All right, nothing heard. So we had 15 check-ins tonight. Not quite our record, but still, we got a bunch of you, which is good. Just for those listening on the non-ham side of things here. So we run this every Monday night. To get your license, you can go to my website, fortunefavorstheprepared.com. Look under communications. On the left-hand side, you'll see one that says MMDVM hotspot. That tells you what the setup is, how to set it up if you have one. If you go further down on the right-hand side, you see stuff about getting your ham radio license. There's a page that lists different types of study tools, so you can find one that works for you. If you like to read stuff, if you like to memorize stuff, if you like to watch videos, if you just like to take practice tests, just get it done. You can also use hamstudy.org. That's the app that I like. They also support free testing. And that's a tool that my team uses for free testing. And on there, you can find testing. You can find testing online. So everybody that's doing online testing, it's listed on there. Just make sure you click the tab for online or in person. You can take it anywhere. It's not that difficult to do online. Or if you like to go in person.
Yes, it will, Dan. It'll be on YouTube.
So,
it'll be on everywhere it is. It'll still be on Facebook. It's on Twitter even.
To get.
Hit all three
That's what you need to get on here. Plus a digital capable radio. So whether that's Fusion, DMR,
she's switching.
or D-Star, it depends on where you live as to what radio you want to choose. Maybe we'll talk to Chris.
No. She's happy to volunteer for now, but she can't do this all the time. She has
shit to do too. Ping me on Facebook, and I can give you some advice. If you don't already have something specific, we do recommend the 878 Anytone. So when Chris has there in his hands showing off, there's a number of features that we like with that. The MMDVMs, I can help you with those and set it all up for you. So it's literally plug and play. With that, any last check-ins for StumpKnocker Net tonight? One more time. Alpha Zero November, Mike.
That's a good deal. Yeah, that's a good deal. Christy in the house. What is up?
Well, hopefully this thing will. I know it's encouraged me a lot to be able to start messing around with these things a little bit.
All right. Not hearing anyone. With that, anybody else?
Possum actual, John.
No other check-ins tonight. We will close the net at this time, and a bunch of us will probably stay on here to answer questions. Anybody on the live side of things on the YouTube thing, if you've got questions, drop them in there. I do have that up.
Sean, her call sign is Puddles Actual.
And see you same time next week, 20-30 hours Eastern for the StumpKnocker Net. This is Alpha Zero November, Mike, closing the net, returning the channel to normal use. Have a good evening, everyone.
And for everybody. And all right, guys, I appreciate everybody that checked in. And this is what a net looks like. I'm talking to the camera while I'm talking to you guys too. And I appreciate everybody that checked in. Our resident Aussie, are you still in house, brother? Oh, there he goes. Nope, maybe not. He must have jumped off. No. All right, I guess Dave's gone. Anyway, again, just thanks for everybody for checking in. It's good hearing some of the same voices. You know, we see you guys online, but we get to do this too. And while we can be deplatformed on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and places, it's really hard to do it to this. I'm not saying it can't happen, but this is very difficult. We will also be getting back up to doing HF nets here very soon. As soon as I get hold of my radio, because I've got the antenna and the tuner and all the stuff I need now, but I left my radio at home. So I'll be doing some HF stuff in the very near future here too coming up. But appreciate everybody checking in. Maybe we'll start an HF net too. What the hell? So HF radio. So anyway, this KM4 JFG, I'm clear. Anybody has any questions? That goes for y'all too. Any questions? I feel like I'm watching these. Middle Tennessee, David Baker, what is up?
Yeah, Kilo Quebec 4, Delta Bravo. So, Chris, what do you think? Is it Mel or Russ? Who gets their actual license first, over?
Oh, that's a coin toss. I don't know right now. I would say Russ is going to get his first.
I'm a little further along already.
But, well, yeah, he's a little farther along already. I'm going to say he gets it before Mel does, but see, that's all to you guys. You guys got to give Mel enough crap that she'll actually take the test. You know the question.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
Yes, Christy. I'm sure he does know the question. And the answer is still the same.
Same as it's always been. Same as it's ever been.
He's
same as it's ever been. Yeah, I am working on it. It's on this computer right here.
My money on it is that she stole 100 rings before she takes the test.
Would she say?
Only 100? You're really hedging your bet, man. I mean, he said, I bet she spills 100 drinks before she takes her test. I'm trying to think.
Man, she's not going to take it this week.
I'm not going to take it this week.
I mean, so I was going to save this for tomorrow night, but I think we should go ahead and do it tonight just because. So we're sitting on the porch last night, and Chris looks at Mel and says, which way is the wind coming from? And Mel's response was,
from the side of the porch. Which she was technically correct.
You can't make this shit up. We're just like, what? But she's right.
She is right. She was absolutely right. So,
which would have also been downwind from the kitchen timer.
She was in here last night making toast and set off the kitchen timer in Russ's house, and all she was doing was making toast.
That was yesterday morning for breakfast.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Excuse me. That was breakfast yesterday. She set off the kitchen timer. Brown. It's breakfast for us. She set off the kitchen timer in here doing that yesterday. Oh my God. That's too funny. So see, we do the net, and then you can sit around and ratchet jaw, chew the fat, talk whatever. But there's also aspects of this thing which we're not going to discuss here, which can be very valuable to us in the future,
Very much.
in uncertain times. Oh, and there's our resident laser engraver. Derek is in the house. What is up, brother? He's the guy that engraves all the cool stuff that we have, from lighters to flasks to you name it.
There's Will.
And Will's finally in the house. Will better get a radio too. What is up, K5FXT? What's going on? So anyway, all right, guys. If y'all don't have anything else, we're gonna call this an evening. We'll shut down the live too. And this is like Nick said, Mondays. We're switching back to 8 p.m. We will correct the post online, but it will be 8 p.m. Angery Standard Time. You guys know how this works. And the lives will all switch back to 8 p.m. as well. So that will be happening. You'll see that on the new posts. We're going to get back to where there's Ma in the house.
Hi, Ma.
Ma's in the house. I didn't see you just now, Mom. We're doing a different platform, and I couldn't see you until you actually said something. So.
And Mom, happy Mother's Day. I meant to get Chris to call you so I could say hi to that person.
Yeah, but I called her and she was out, and that was the only time we got to talk. Derek, we're in town till at least Friday minimum. So, yep, definitely. But I'm beyond a newbie and don't even know where to start. Brother, start with your license first.
Fortune favors the prepared.
Fortune favors the prepared. The link was up there. We put it in the comments for you guys so you can see it and go to it. Nick's site has all the information you need to do everything you need to get on this. Now, this isn't conventional radio, okay, guys? This is a handheld, and as you guys saw, we're sitting in Russ's living room here in South Carolina talking to Dave down in Queensland, Australia. So,
Which is cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're
cool.
sitting in the living room talking to a dude in Australia. So, this radio talks to a little Pi Star, which is a Raspberry Pi that has an antenna on it, and it sends and receives. Huh?
You're looking back forward to the Bravo.
And so the radio talks to the Raspberry Pi, which is actually out in my camper, connected to my hotspot. That's what I'm transmitting off of, is my hotspot out there. And we're in here running off of his Wi-Fi to do this. So you key your radio, it talks to the hotspot. The hotspot sends it out via internet to the TGIF server, which then anybody on the server can then, with a Pi Star, can receive it. But you have to be on that channel. So on the TGIF server is a StumpKnocker channel. Yeah, put up whatever you want or say whatever you want. And that's how this works. So you could be anywhere. You can take a hotspot and leave it in your car, be driving down the road, talking DMR to people wherever. You can make closed groups, open groups, whatever you want. There's a lot of functionality with these radios and a Pi Star, doing DMR. It took me a while to get into it. I got friends out in Texas that wrote me to get into it for a long time, and finally did. And Nick was really the one that pushed it on me, and I'm glad he did, because it's really cool. It's also a great way to get into radio. Get over the mic fright. You're not scared of HF. There's none of the old Elmers in here giving people crap for not saying 73 and all the other dumb crap that the old school. Yeah,
I have been listening. I have been studying.
And there's purposes for all that. And for you hams out there listening to me, don't get mad at me, but that's old school stuff. A lot of it's kind of going away. Some of us use these for very specific purposes. I'm not going to get on here just to ratchet jaw and talk crap, like what radio I'm using and that sort of stuff. We do a check-in. We do stuff like that. And I use it for other things at other times too. There's PRO2GCQCQCQ. So it's a great way to get into ham radio. You don't have to worry about crazy antennas and tuners and all the other stuff that goes in dealing with HF. This is really simple. This is kind of, especially if you order from Nick, it's open the box, plug and play. So it's real simple to do. And we recommend everybody get into it. People are always too gun shy of technology. Oh, well, an EMP can destroy it. Yes, it can. But while it's here, let's use it. I'm not going to turn the AC off in my house just because an EMP may destroy that someday. I'm going to keep using my air conditioning.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them now. Both of them, because it is so nice that extra. We got that thing put in the first night, and we got the best night's sleep we've had in our lives in that thing. It was so good. And then last night I woke up, and I just had the fan running on the front one, but I had the rear one running. And I was like, I'm a little warm. Turned that thing on the low cool, and I was like, oh, that. And even Mel was later dead ass asleep, and she's like, oh, that's better. And she was dead asleep. I'm like, you remember saying that? She's like, I was like, I didn't think so. So Anyway, that's what a net looks like, guys. The same pattern is used, be it HF, VHF, off a repeater or whatever. There's pretty much net control. He controls the check-in, just like you saw. We go through, people check in, give your call sign. Everybody's in, then they run back through, do a little check-in. And some of them are a little more involved in this. This one's kind of a short and sweet.
SOS.
Yeah, he is. But it's a great resource. And like I said, you can take your Pi-Star, turn the hotspot on your phone, have them connected, be driving down the road doing this, talking on StumpKnocker or any other.
And I could do that because I got Wi-Fi in my truck.
The signal, you got to have a fairly strong set, but I'm running off my hotspot sitting out there,
Yeah.
so it'll do it. I did try running off of, I think, my old phone, driving down the road somewhere, and it didn't like it so much.
Yeah.
I haven't tried with the new phone, but since I have that really good Netgear hotspot, I don't worry about it no more.
And Guy, I will give you a shout out. Your help.
Yeah.
You came there for a class. The class got canceled, and you helped
every
way you could. You stayed
and did the thing with us. He was
with
there
us,
all
and
weekend.
That was awesome. Thank you for helping with Matilda when we needed it. Thank you for helping Teresa when I couldn't get over there.
Yep.
Personally, thank you.
Thanks for being there with us. So we did mountain readiness. The event came off awesome.
Yeah.
Next year's will be even better and bigger. If you didn't make this year, plan on being there next year. It's gonna be a lot different.
It's a lot better.
It's gonna be a lot bigger. I mean, this event was fantastic, but the next one's gonna be even better. I mean, T's already picking up sponsors. We're working on some stuff that'll be coming out for you guys pretty quick and related to it. You're gonna start seeing a lot of stuff under Mountain Readiness banner, as far as classes, not just for me. And we're getting a lineup of instructors that'll be working under Mountain Readiness.
And a good lineup.
Engine 0 VIG clear.
And we have a podcast that'll be starting up here soon. I'm just trying to get all the guys lined up. What you will see, it'll be 4 of us at a time. Right now, the standing order will be Robert Toombs, the man T himself with Mountain Readiness, myself, Sue LaRue is signed on as a permanent seat, and Alan Kay I have to call as soon as we finish this because he called me, and I got to call and talk to him. And hopefully we're going to have him on. But with his schedule, we probably won't have him all the time, so we will have a rotating position to our 4th seat. But if Alan's available, he'll be on. So during that podcast, when we're doing them live, because we'll be doing them from this platform, will be the time if you want to talk to these guys and ask them questions. And if you don't know who Sue LaRue is,
and Devil's Luck, I can actually answer your question because I actually studied that today. The significance of numbers of call signs. Call signs are assigned to you by the
FCC.
The FCC, and you can get a vanity call sign, but they're not much different that I've seen than any other call sign. Usually they're grandfathered in, like say you had someone in your family that had a license before and you want their call sign because it was now
grandfathered?
No, there was an actual term.
Oh, I don't remember.
I saw. Nick, help me out here. What's the term if the call sign's been because the person died that had the call sign?
Oh, it was like abandoned or
legacy
type
thing. Yeah. Grips in the house.
John, the radio in that picture on StumpKnocker, that is a photo generated by AI, man. Holly did that, my awesome manager, who's lurking in the background with her camera turned off to make sure I don't pop her on screen, because she knows I might sneak in and do something like that to her. But
like this,
yeah, no, that's why she's got her screen blocked out.
Yeah.
So I can't pop her up, but she made that, and it was an AI generated thing. So it's amazing what AI is doing these days. I mean. So let me see. What's that? Can't get one that starts with an A unless you're an extra. Oh, so there you go. All right. So there Nick says, I'm not getting my extra. All right.
Yeah, see, that's the
one. So here's one. Corey says, and Corey, man, awesome seeing you, dude, at Mountain Readiness.
Which one was Corey?
He was the one in the square tent. He was the guy in the square tent straight across from us. Was around all the time. He was one of all the radios. Full beard, shorter guy. He's a good dude.
Oh, yeah.
He had the big square
tent. He had the radio in his backpack.
Yeah, had the radio in his sling bag. Yeah.
Okay.
That's Corey.
Hi, Corey.
And so, like Corey says,
sorry,
his call sign was originally issued to his late grandfather. I picked it up the vanity call sign to keep it in the family. There you go. You can do that kind of thing. So, and Nick says, here. If you have a relative and it's not been reassigned, you can apply for it within 2 years. Otherwise, you have to wait 2 years to get it.
The silent key. Thank you.
Silent
Spencer.
key, yes.
Good job.
I saw him post that, but I didn't know what the hell he was
That's
talking
what
about.
it was, and then Nick confirmed it.
Yeah. The guy with the beard is so specific. And the square tent, Patrick. Come on. You know what I'm talking about. There's the guy in the big square tent. He was really camping. They were camping for. They had a nice setup though. Like you could tell those guys.
Oh, the big square.
Yeah, that was all for
yeah. They had it going on over there.
They had a damn good setup.
They were this close to glamping.
We were glamping. We were. I slept enough in the woods.
Yeah,
screw that shit. Those days it's fun, but it's way more fun to do it than that.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, that's the live for tonight, guys. I just wanted you guys to see a check-in, do a net, and see how it works. So there's any of you that might be nervous as to what's going on. You can see it's no big deal. It's super simple. Talking in this radio is just like talking to this thing here. It's no different. Or talking to Russ or anybody else. Don't be afraid.
Talk slower for me.
You got to talk a little slower for us. No, but it's not hard. It's not scary. And you step into this and you start this, then you're going to be like, oh, what else can I do? Next thing you know, you're talking on repeaters and you're talking to people in your area. And then you're going to want to move up. You want to move up to HF. That's your next step. Extra simply opens you up to a few more bands and frequency and some other stuff and a few other capabilities, which I'm not worried about. I'm not going to be using the stuff in extra. I'm sticking to my general. Maybe someday I will get an extra, but I don't have a plan right now. Steve, you need to contact Mr. Robert Toombs or hit up the Mountain Readiness page and talk with them, brother. The first Mountain Readiness we did, last one, we had 70 classes going on a day. That's more classes than most events hold in the entire event, and we were holding it a day. And there was a lot of instructors there. When will we be able to talk to Hunter on this? Yeah. You can probably talk to him. Don't be afraid of what you might see. So Nick says, yeah, here we go. Technician, general, amateur, extra as the 3 licenses. Yeah, general gets you most HF. Extra gets you a little bit, but I'm not that into it. There we go. And then, yep. And so, Nick, glad you made it, brother. And here's another one, man. Ben, Mountain Readiness was awesome. If you guys didn't make it, you missed out. So.
I remember seeing Ben.
Nick, we ended up canceling the class because nobody signed up. You got to sign up for these things in advance. Well, Guy did. Guy signed up, and Guy got a full cash refund because he was the only one that signed up. So you got to sign up. When you advertise this stuff, to put that shoot house class on cost me $3,000. That's what it cost me. So I was just looking for 10 students to cover the cost. I wasn't looking to make money. But it cost me 3 G's to put that class on, so I canceled it. So I didn't spend 3 G's. And not yet. Yeah, Nick, you guys can't see all the chats. That's why I put the questions up for you.
And Ben, contact Robert Toombs at Mountain Readiness. Check out their website and get in touch with him.
Shaking it.
And he will be able to help you out with that.
Spencer, I'm glad you're loving them. And which Spencer is this? This ain't Bulljack, is it?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm just wondering if it's Spencer Bulljack, I'm going to laugh.
No, Ben Winger.
Ben Winger. Yeah, and Ben, same thing. If you guys want to teach at Mountain Readiness, holler at Robert Toombs or go to the Mountain Readiness Facebook, send them a message.
Hannah, between my wife and my wife alone would probably keep her in business.
I mean, what did she say?
She said she wanted to
get her national massage license
so she can set up and do a wellness.
Oh, hell yeah, you do.
Keep her busy.
Yeah, you would stay busy there doing something like that. Hell yeah. Let me see. Oh, we're FBS Facebook friends now. There's Robert. So, all right, here you guys go. Bob, T, you put it out. I'm gonna give it to him. There you guys go. There is T's email address. Bob at mountainreadiness.com for those of you who want to inquire about the event as either a vendor. If you want to be a vendor for next year, get signed up to get your spot. Or if you want to be an instructor, there's the man to email and talk to. So, yeah, the big square tent was actually Ben's tent, but Ben and Corey were camping together.
Yeah.
And Ben was just right there. Ben, that's the Ben.
I remember seeing Ben.
but Corey was with him. So wife and I met you in Sandy, Utah at Pepper Fest, had my signed copy Going Home stolen when we were, Nick, that sucks, dude. We can fix that, man. Holler at me. We can make that right. Don't want that. That's no good. I'm still trying to figure out what the green glowing orb was. I don't know, man. I stopped thinking about it after a little while. I was like, I don't want to know. I don't really care what the hell that was. Some things are better left not known. Anyway, that's it for this evening, guys. I've got to get back to writing this book that some of you want to read. And but it's getting there. We're getting close. We're already editing too. So it's being edited. I'm still working. We're doing a thing back and forth. There's a lot of crap behind the scenes with Holly, who you guys can't see, who's lurking in the darkness here. She's very busy in getting this done and staying on me about all the other crap that's coming up for you guys too. There's lots of stuff happening. Will, what's up, brother? We will see you tomorrow. And another thing too, yes, if you are in prepping, new to prepping, getting started, again, go to fortunefavorsprepare.com. The link's in there. And you can get workbooks and stuff like that from Nick. You can get mind maps, everything to help you plan all this out. So hit him up and give him some love because he's got some great products.
Yes, he does.
And he's one of our community. This isn't, some person somewhere that's making this crap up. This is a guy in our community. Nick is not only a damn good ham guy. Yeah. I mean, he's a fantastic radio guy. He's also an EOC guy. He's an emergency operations dude. He's very well versed. He's also a paramedic. He's been a lot of things in his life. So he's got a lot of medical knowledge, a lot of communications knowledge, a lot of organization knowledge. It's funny, and I'm telling you, Nick, as organized as his books and like his website, everything's so organized. His camper, though, at the pig roast, was not organized. It looked like an electronics workshop. There was crap everywhere being worked on. Like he had shit everywhere being worked on. You're still being shadow banned. Oh, I know that. That's why we're doing it this way now. We're also. I'm going to put that up so everybody can see it. Yeah, there we go. So she did. All right. We're also setting up a new website. That's in process now. We had a conference call about that today. It's costing me a fortune. But the new website, when it's finished, will have a forum on it. It will also have a chat room, a private chat room, and it will be able to host these streams. So we will keep streaming out to all of the platforms, but we'll also stream to our website because we can't get kicked off of our own website. No, we cannot. This is even being hosted by somebody who won't kick me off. I don't have to worry about GoDaddy or one of these other idiots telling me I got to go. That's not where my site will be hosted. So we will have a way to do this. So until next time, you guys know the drill. Be good or be good at it. Say bye, Russ.
Bye, Russ.